Hello and welcome to Oweleketv News. I am Messi Babajide. The news headlines. Bandits flee as troops intensify offensive in Zamfara. In business, federal government plans compensation in 9 states along Lagos-Calabar highway puts cost at 15 trillion naira. On the foreign scene, U.S. restricts travel for employees in Israel amid fears of Iran attack. And in sport, Enyimba sealed with partnership deal with Norwegian side HamKam FC. Welcome back. Now the news in details. Now, troops of Operation Adar in Daji have reportedly attacked some bandit camps in Zamfara state, forcing the terrorists to flee in mass. Recently, the bandits were losing ground following the OPHD troops' operations, both on the ground and in the air, delivering serious attacks on their targets. Now, the latest offensive included airstrikes in the Bayan Ruwa General Area and Bayan Dutsin Gidan Kanu, among other locations, resulting in the destruction of bandit camps. Operations across Zurmi, Kaura, Namoda, Maradon, Safe, and other areas have significantly curtailed banditry activities. It was also learned from a reliable security source that numerous high-profile bandit leaders, including Sonny Dangote, Kachala Chaki, and Lambo Salde, along with other 50-foot soldiers, were confirmed to have been neutralized. Recall that Zamfara state has been grappling with insecurity for over a decade, resulting in the loss of thousands of lives, widespread abductions for ransom, injuries, and destruction of properties amounting to billions of naira. And now the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities and the Non-Academic Staff Union have said that they no longer have confidence in the federal government. This was in reaction to the Minister of Education, Professor Tariff Maman's interview on Wednesday night, where he said that SSANU and NASU would only receive half of their withheld salaries pending President Bola Tinubu's approval. Now, responding to the minister's interview, the national president, SSANU NASU, Mohammed Ibrahim, said the claim by the minister that there was no approval to pay SSANU NASU was disappointing. The SSANU NASU president said he recalled that the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Chief Ajuri Ngalale, in a statement on October 20, 2023, said the federal government had granted a waiver for partial payment of withheld salaries for all educational unions. Moving on, Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State has vowed that more buildings will be demolished to allow for proper cleanup of the Dosumu market. Sanwo-Olu disclosed this on Thursday when he visited the market, which is gutted by fire on Tuesday. The fire destroyed no fewer than 14 buildings, with 4 buildings collapsing, according to the Lagos Territorial Coordinator of the National Emergency Management Authority, Ibrahim Farinloye. Sanwo-Olu, who described the disaster as preventable, blamed it on carelessness. In a post on X, the governor said the Dosumu market will remain closed until they can ensure the safety of all structures and compliance with regulations. The governor said the Dosumu market fire incident should be a wake-up call, stressing that the government will not shy away from its responsibility. Now let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Now to business. The federal government on Thursday confirmed that it would pay compensation to all property owners along the path the 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar coastal highway would be passing through across 9 states. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, who said President Bola Tinubu had approved the payment of compensation to all affected property owners, also listed the necessary requirements and conditions affected residents must meet to qualify for the compensation. Now, while clarifying the construction of the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway would tentatively gulp 15.36 trillion naira or 4.39 billion naira per kilometer, the minister said the government had extended the eviction notice for property owners affected in the multi-trillion naira project. He also said the legacy project would be delivered in 8 years. Now, the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has claimed that the electricity tariffs that were recently increased will reduce if the exchange rate falls below 1,000 naira to a dollar. Adelabu made this comment in an interview yesterday on April 3rd. The Electrician and Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC) announced the removal of subsidy on the electricity consumed by Band A customers. Now, Band A customers now pay 255 naira per kilowatt, a hike from 68 naira per kilowatt, while others maintain the old tariffs. But Adelabu has now given conditions for a possible reduction. The World Bank has said that the lower than average growth in Nigeria will hold back the sub-region's economic performance. The Washington-based lender, in a report on the economic outlook of Western and Central Africa, stated that activities in the region were set to increase from 3.2% in 2023 to 3.7% in 2024 and further accelerate to 4.2% in 2025 to 2026. Now, the report added that economic activities in the West African Economic and Monetary Union were projected to increase by 5.9% in 2024 and 6.2% in 2025 due to the solid performances of Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Niger, and Senegal. The World Bank explained that the growth in Nigeria was projected at 3.3% in 2024 and 3.6% in 2025 to 2026 as macroeconomic and fiscal reforms gradually start to yield results. He declared that the oil sector was expected to stabilize with a recovery in production and slightly lower prices. Up next are stories on the foreign scene. After this short break, please stay with us.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleke TV, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Now to foreign stories. The United States has restricted travel for its employees in Israel amid fears of an attack by Iran. The U.S. Embassy said staff had been told not to travel outside the Greater Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, or Beersheba areas of an abundance of caution. Iran has vowed to retaliate, blaming Israel for a strike on its consulate in Syria 11 days ago, killing 13 people. Now, UK Foreign Secretary Lord Cameron has phoned his Iranian counterpart to urge against further escalation. Now, Israel has not claimed responsibility for the consulate attack, but it is widely considered to have been behind it. Iran backs Hamas, the armed Palestinian group fighting Israel in Gaza, as well as various proxy groups, though the region, including some such as Hezbollah in Lebanon, that frequently carry out strikes against the Israelis. And now those killed in the consulate attack included the senior commander of Iran's elite Quds force in Syria and Lebanon, as well as other military figures. The attack came at a time of continuing diplomatic efforts to prevent the war in Gaza spreading across the region. And in entertainment news, Nigerian dancer and content creator Anita Chukwufunanya Obidi, popularly known as Korra Obidi, has come under a knife and acid attack in the United Kingdom. According to the dancer, the attack occurred while she was in the middle of a live stream on Thursday, April 11, 2024. She disclosed this in a video posted on her Instagram account. The video showed her frantically washing her face with a Coca-Cola soft drink, presumably to douse the burning effect of the acid, while two uniformed officers appeared, with one of them applying a liquid solution on the dancer's face to reduce the pain. At the same time, the second officer sprayed her back to give first aid treatment. In the caption accompanying the video, Obidi appealed to the public to provide any information that could lead to the arrest of the perpetrator of the act. Obidi described the attacker as a black female standing 5 feet tall. She also stressed that she's been a target of hateful remarks in the past, noting that the physical assault was a wake-up call. And in sports, Nigeria Premier Football League champions Enyimba sealed a partnership deal with Norwegian side HamKam FC. The collaboration will help build a proper structure for the youth team for the Abuja Giants. Now, also the partnership will avail the Norwegian outfit opportunity to train the Abuja Giants twice every year. The 9-time NPFL champions delegates, led by Kanu Nwankwo, sealed a partnership deal with the club in Norway. The Norwegian club chief scout Jørgen Bjørn stated that the purpose is to create a good collaboration that gives both clubs positive ripple effects. And just before we go, here's a recap on the headlines. Bandits flee as troops intensify offensive in Zamfara. In business, federal government plans compensation in 9 states along Lagos-Calabar highway puts cost at 15 trillion naira. On the foreign scene, U.S. restricts travel for employees in Israel amid fears of Iran attack. And in sport, Enyimba sealed with partnership deal with Norwegian side HamKam FC. And that's all on the package on our bulletin. Kindly follow us on all of our social media pages at Oweleketv and visit our website at www.oweleke.tv. I am Mercy Babatide. Many thanks for watching.